Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yan. So magkakaroon po tayo ng exercises about dun sa ating inverse Laplace transform. Okay, number 1 is s plus 6 over s times s plus 3 times s plus 1 squared. So, ano ang ating magiging solution dyan? So, kailangan natin ng partial fraction muna. Partial fraction. This is equivalent to K1 over S plus K2 over S plus 3 plus K3 over S plus 1 squared plus K4 over S plus 1. So, yan po yung ating mga partial fraction natin. Using getting K1, paano natin makuha si K1? I-multiply natin ang ating lahat ng equation ng S. Okay, so matitira dito ay S plus 6 over S plus 3 times S plus 1 squared. Okay? And then, letting S is equal to 0. So, ibig sabihin ito may multiply na S, may multiply na S, may multiply na S. Kapag in-equate natin yan sa 0, matitira na lang ay K1 na lang. Kasi ito, S over S cancel, K1 na lang matitira. Kaya ito na lang isosolve natin. S plus 6 over S plus 3 times S plus 1 squared. So, 6, letting S is equal to 0, then 3 times 1 squared. 6 over 3 is 2. So, meron tayong K1 is equal to 2. Paano naman si K2? So, multiplying the equation by S plus 3. Kailangan natin siya i-multiply sa S plus 3. So, matitira dito S plus 6 over S times S plus 1 squared. Then, letting S is equal to negative 3. So, S plus 3 is equal to 0. S is equal to negative 3. Dun po yung nakukuha. Okay. So, this is equivalent to negative 3 plus 6 over negative 3 times negative 3 plus 1 squared equal to 3 over negative 3 times negative 3 plus 1 is negative 2 squared is 4. So, sagot natin is negative 1/4 or negative 0.25. Okay? Negative 1/4 or negative 0.25. K3. Para makuha naman si K3, i-multiply natin yung lahat ng ating equation ng S plus 1 squared. Then, multiplying the whole equation by S plus 1 squared, matitira natin sa equation natin S plus 6 over S times S plus 3. Yun. S saka S plus 3 na lang natira. Yung S plus 1 squared, cancel na yan. Then, letting S is equal to negative 1. Equal to negative 1 plus 6 over negative 1 times negative 1 plus 3 equal to negative 1 plus 6 is 5 over negative 1 times negative 1 plus 3 is 2. So, this is equivalent to 5 over 2 is 2.5, negative 2.5. So, meron na tayong K3. Paano naman makukuha si K4? Si K4 daw, kailangan nating i-differentiate yung ating equation doon sa ating K3. Okay? Kailangan nating i-differentiate. Differentiating the equation, S plus 6 over S times S plus 3. So, paano natin makukuha ang differentiation yan? And then, letting S is equal to negative 1. So, letting U is equal to s plus 6. So, du is equal to 1. Yan, 1. And v is equal to s squared plus 3s. S squared plus 3s. And then derivative of v is equal to 2s plus 3. So, this is a derivative of a quotient. So, paano natin makukuha yun? V du minus u dv all over v squared. So, this is equivalent to s squared plus v du minus u dv. U. S squared plus 3s times 1 minus s plus 6 times 2s plus 3. Okay? All over yung ating s squared plus 3s squared. Okay? So, yun ang nakuha nating equation. So, pwede mo pang ipababa yan, palitin mo pa, s squared plus 3s, din ito, pagsasamahin mo, pwede rin naman. Kaya lang, we let s is equal to negative 1 na. So, hindi na, no need na. Lagay na lang natin yung negative 1 dun sa values niya. So, this is equivalent to negative 1 squared plus 3 times negative 1 minus negative 1 plus 6 times 2 times negative 1 plus 3 all over negative 1 squared plus 3 times negative 1 squared. Yan, para mas mabilis. So, negative 1 squared is 1 minus 3 minus negative 1 plus 6 is 5 times 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 plus 3 is 1 all over negative 1 squared is 1 plus 3 times negative 1 is negative 1. So, magiging 2. Negative 1 kasi ito. So, magiging squared 4. This is equivalent to 1 minus 3 is negative 2 minus 5 over 4 equal to negative 7 over 4. 7 over 4, 4 na benching ko, 3 benching ko, 175. Tama? 1 times 4, 1 times 4, 4. 3, 28, 2, 7 pala to 7. 175. Okay, so this is 1.75 negative. 1.75 negative. Hindi na pala nakita sa aking video. Bali, sulat na sulat ako, hindi na pala kita. Napapasarap ang pagsusulat. Okay, 1.75. O, substituting the values K1, K2, K3, and K4. So, K1 is equal to 2 over S plus K2 is negative 0.25 over S plus 3 plus K3 is negative 2.5 over S plus 1 squared plus K4 is negative 1.75 over S plus 1. Okay. So, yan na po yung ating partial fraction natin. So, makukuha na natin yung ating sagot na f of t is equivalent to 2 minus 0.25 e raised to negative 3t. So, negative 2.5 So may kakaroon tayo ng t kasi meron tayong squared. E raised to negative t minus 1.75, negative yun, kaya minus e raised to negative t. Okay? Wala yung negative. Negative t. Mu of t. So, ito na po ang ating sagot para dun sa ating number 1 example. Then, magbibigay pa akong kasunod na example. Stay tuned. Thank you. Okay, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Number 2 naman uli. Number 2. 96 times s plus 5 times s plus 12 all over s times s plus 8 times s plus 6. So, kunin natin yung kanyang partial fraction equal to k1 over s plus k2 over s plus 8 plus k3 over s plus 6. Okay? So, getting k1, multiplying the equation by s, 96 times s plus 5 times s plus 12 all over s plus 8 times s plus 6. Letting s is equal to 0, then we can compute for k1. K1 is equal to 96 times 5 times 12 all over 8 times 6. So this is equivalent to 96 divided by 8 is 24. Okay? 24. Tapos 24. 12 divided by 6 is 2 times ano lang naging sagot natin. So this is equivalent to 100. Ipitin na natin sa calculator. 120. Okay? So 120. K2 is equivalent to 96 times s plus 5 times s plus 12 all over s times s plus 6. Letting s is equal to negative 8. Okay? So 96 times negative 8 plus 5 times negative 8 plus 12 all over negative 8 times negative 8 plus 6. So this is equivalent to total is negative 72. Okay? Negative 72. K3. Getting K3, 96 times s plus 5 times s plus 12 all over s times s plus 8. Multiplying all the equation by s plus 6, then letting s is equal to negative 6. So this is equivalent to 96 times negative 6 plus 5 times negative 6 plus 12 all over negative 6 times negative 6 plus 8. So this is equivalent to 48. Okay? 48. Therefore, the partial fraction is equivalent to K1 is 120 over S plus negative 72 over S plus 8 plus K3 is 48 over S plus 6. Therefore, F of T is equivalent to 120 minus 72 e raised to negative 8t, then plus 48 e raised to negative 6t. So, yan na po ang ating sagot. Okay, next is number 3. Okay, number 3. Number 3 is the distinct complex roots. F of s is equal to 100 times s plus 3 all over s plus 6 times s squared plus 6s plus 25. So, distinct complex roots po of d of s. The dynamic of d of s. So, dito po, makikita nyo, s plus 6, kaya na natin i-solve yung s plus 6. Ang magkakaproblema lang po tayo dito ay yung s squared plus 6x plus 6s plus 25. So, ito pong s squared plus 6s plus 25, so this is equivalent to s squared plus 6s plus 9, syempre plus 9 para perfect square, plus 16. Okay? So, pwede natin siyang isulat na s plus 3 squared plus 16. Or, s plus 3 plus j4 or imaginary ni 4 times s plus 3 minus j4. So, pwede natin siyang isulat as in imaginary form. So, pwede na natin siyang kunin yung ating partial fraction, 100 times s plus 3 over s plus 6 times s squared plus 6s plus 25 equal to k1 over s plus 6 plus k2 over s plus 3 plus j4 plus k3 over s plus 3 minus j4. Okay? So, makukuha na natin si k1. Hindi natin si k1. So, getting k1, multiplying all the equation by s plus 6, we can get 100 times s plus 3 all over s squared plus 6s plus 25. Then letting s is equal to negative 6, we can compute for k1, negative 6 plus 3 all over negative 6 squared plus 6 times negative 6 plus 25. So, this is equivalent to negative 12. Okay? So, meron na tayong negative 12. So, computing for K2. So, 100 times S plus 3 all over S plus 6 times S plus 3 minus J4. Then letting S is equal to negative 3 minus J4. Okay? Maliwanag ba yung ating ano? Okay. Kaya pa namang basahin, di bale? So this is equivalent to 100 times negative 3 minus J4 plus 3 all over S plus 6 negative 3 minus J4 plus 6 times negative 3 minus J4 plus 3 minus j4. So, computing the equation, this will be equivalent to 6 plus j8. Okay? Or this is equivalent to 10e raised to negative 53.13 degrees. Okay? 10e raised to j 53.13 degrees. Then computing for K3, 100 times S plus 3 all over S plus 6 times S plus 3 plus J4. Letting S is equal to negative 3 plus J4. Therefore, computing for the values, we can get 6 minus J8 or equal to 10e raised to negative j 53.13 degrees. Okay, so getting the partial fraction, we can get f of s is equivalent to negative 12 over s plus 6 plus 10e raised to 53.13 degrees all over s plus 3 plus j4 plus 10e raised to j 53.13 degrees negative all over s plus 3 minus j4. So, f of t will be equivalent to negative 12 e raised to negative 60 plus 10 e raised to negative j 53.13 degrees e raised to negative of negative 3 minus j4 t, okay, plus 10e raised to j 53.13 degrees e raised to negative of 3 plus j4 t. Okay? Pinagsama natin yan, magiging negative 12 e raised to negative 6t. So, magiging 10e raised to negative 3t e raised to j times 40 minus 53.13 degrees plus e raised to negative j 40 minus 53.13 degrees. Okay? So, ito pong equation na yan, naka-multiply na yan. Doon sa 10e raised to negative 3t natin. So, Laplace transform po nito, negative 12e raised to negative 60 plus, so ito po, equivalent niyan ay magiging 10e raised to negative 3t, 2 times cosine 40 minus 53.13 degrees. So, magiging negative 12e raised to negative 60 plus 20e raised to negative 3t cosine 40 minus 53.13 degrees. Okay, medyo mu of t. Okay? So, yan po yung ating number 3. Okay, number 4 naman tayo. Ito po yung tinatawag nating repeated real roots. So, given f of s is equal to 100 times s plus 25 all over s times s plus 5 cubed. So, this is getting the partial fraction k1 over s plus k2 over s plus 3 squared plus k3 over s plus 3 plus k4 over s plus 3 ako ng s plus 3, s plus 5 pala, s plus 5, sorry, squared s plus 5 cube. Okay. Nantok na yata ako Yan. So, yan po yung ating magiging partial fraction. Getting K1 is equal to 100 times s plus 25 over s plus 5 cube. Letting s is equal to 0, then we can compute for K1, which is equivalent to 100 times 25 over 5 cube equal to 20. Okay? 20. K2. Multiplying all the equation by s plus 5 cube, we can get 100 times s plus 25 all over s, letting s is equal to negative 5. So, K1 times s plus 5 cube over s plus K2. Siyempre, K2 na lang matitira dyan. Plus K3 times s plus 5. S plus 5 na lang. Plus K4 times s plus 5. S plus 5 squared. Okay? So, yan po yung ating magiging equation. Then, substituting negative 5 to s. So, this will become 0, 0, 0. So, matitira sa atin ay K2. K2 will be equal to 100 times negative 5 plus 25 all over negative 5 equal to negative 5 plus 25 is equivalent to 20 divided by 4, divided by 5 is equal to 4. So, we will have a negative 400. Okay? So, meron na tayong dalawang nakuha. K3. Para makuha mo daw si K3, kailangan mo po i-differentiate mo yung equation natin. So, paano natin makukuha yung differentiation natin? Para makuha mo yung K3. So, ito yung equation na to. Yung equation na i-differentiate mo. Tapos, pagdating dito sa K4, pagkuha ni K4, i-differentiate mo uli yun. So, dalawang differentiation ang gagawin mo. So, dito, para ma-differentiate mo siya, so, we will use a derivative of a quotient. So, dito, v du, v, sulat muna natin yung 100, derivative v, so s, times du, derivative ng s plus 25 natin ay 1, minus u dv, s plus 25, times derivative ng v natin ay s. So, 1 na yun. So, 1 na rin lang. So, yan. all over S squared. So this is equivalent to, so i-derivative din natin to, derivative of K1 times S plus 5 cube respect to S, derivative of, okay, plus K2, magiging 0 na yan, plus K3, derivative ng S plus 5 is 1, plus K4, derivative po nito ay 2 times S plus 5. Yan. So, meron ka ng derivative. S will be equal to negative 5 ulit. Okay? So, dito, pag sinubstitute mo yung negative 5 dito, so masisiro na yan. Ito, kapag derivative mo pa uli ito, meron pa rin matitira na S plus 5 which will soon become equal to 0 by letting S is equal to negative 5. Ito, isasubstitute na natin yung negative 5 dito. Okay? So, this is equal to 100 times S minus S is 25. Negative 25 over S squared. Equal to this whole equation, S is equal to negative 5. K3 na lang matitira dyan. So, K3 is equal to, alayo na tayo ulit Tinapansin ko agad. 100 times negative 25 all over letting S is negative 5. Negative 5 squared is equivalent to K3 is equal to negative 100. So, negative 25 over 25 is 1. So, negative sign na lang natira. Negative 100. For K4, i-differentiate mo ulit itong equation na to. I-differentiate mo ulit ito. Okay? So, ang natira dito ay negative 25 over S squared. So, negative 25 times 100 is negative 2500 S raised to negative 2 is equal to, lagyan muna natin ang guhit. Hindi na palapit. Is equal to, derivative nito, double derivative na. Double derivative na ito. Derivative of K1 times S plus 5 cube over S. Yan. Yung K3 natin, masisiro na yan. Plus, derivative ni K4 is 2. K4. Derivative ni S plus 5 is 1 na yun. So, 2K4 na lang matitira natin dito. Ito pala, hindi ko pa na-derivative. So, lalagyan natin ng derivative of negative 2,500 with respect to derivative of S. Okay. So, derivative nito ay negative 3 times, negative 2 pala. Negative 2 times negative 2,500 S raised to negative 3 equal to, by letting S is equal to negative 5. S is equal to negative 5. So, ito masisiro na yan. 2K4. Okay? So, this is equal to negative 2 times negative 2,500 is equivalent to 2K4 equal to negative positive 5,000 over S raised to negative 3 is equivalent to 125 negative 5 negative equal to, anong magiging sagot natin? Negative 40. Okay? Kaya lang, K4 is equal to negative 40 over 20, 2 pala, equal to 20. So, that is our K4. Okay. So, kung nakuha na natin si K4, which is equivalent to negative 20, so pwede na natin siyang i-substitute. F of S is equivalent to 20 over S plus, nakikita pa ba natin? Ayun, hindi na pala kita. Negative 400 over S plus 5 cube plus negative 100 over S plus 5 squared plus negative 20 over S plus 5. Yan. So, F of T is equivalent to, so yung 20 natin, 20 over S, magiging 20 na yan. So, negative 400 T squared e raised to negative 5t minus 100 t e raised to negative 5t minus 20 e raised to negative 5t mu of t. So, yun na po yung ating number 4. Okay, good morning. So, number 5 naman po tayo, number 5. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating repeated complex roots. We have f of s, for example, is equal to 768 over s squared plus 6s plus 25 squared. So, repeated complex roots. Ibig sabihin, ito yung complex roots na to, repeated pa siya. Okay? Sige, simulan natin. Equal to 768 all over s plus 3 plus j4 times s plus 3 minus j4. Dala natin yun. Squared. So, may squared pa yan. Okay? So, kunin natin si partial fraction niya. So, this is equivalent to K1 over S plus 3 minus J4 squared plus K2 over S plus 3 minus J4 plus K3 over S plus 3 plus J4 plus K4 over S plus 3 plus J4. So, this is squared nga pala. Kung mapapansin nyo, doon sa mga solution natin sa nakaraan, ito S plus 3 minus J4, as ito S plus 3 plus J4, they are conjugates. So, pwede natin itong K1 conjugate, then ito naman, K2 conjugate. So, hindi na natin kailangang isolve yung mga yan. Kailangan lang natin isolve ay yung K1 at saka K2. Okay? So, evaluate only K1 and K2. Since K3 and K4 are the conjugates of K1 and K2. Okay, getting K1, 768 all over S plus 3 plus J4 squared. Letting S is equal to negative 3 plus J4. Okay? Kasi, ito yun. Negative 3 plus J4. Okay? So, this is equivalent to 768 all over J8 squared equal to negative 12. Substitute nyo lang po itong negative 3 doon. So, makakancel na yan. Itong J4, i-substitute din doon. So, J4 plus J4, J8. So, maging J8 squared. Kitang-kita naman po. Negative 12. And then, getting K2, parang katulad din dun sa ating derivative. Sa ating real roots, i-derivative natin yung ating equation. So, K2, so derivative of 768 over S plus 3 plus J4 squared. Yan. Para makuha natin si K2. Di-derivative muna natin. Getting the derivative. So, this is equivalent to, kung itataas natin yan, magiging negative 2. Negative 2 times S plus 3 plus J4 raised to negative 3. Siyempre, meron pang 768 na multiplier yan. So, yan po ang magiging equation natin. So, yun ang derivative. Then, substituting S is equal to negative 3 plus J4, we can get negative 2 times 768 all over J8 cube. So, this is equivalent to 3 at ang angle negative 90 degrees or negative J3. So, yun po ang ating magiging sagot. So, since K1, K3 pala, is equal to K1 asterisk. So, this is equivalent to negative 12 din. And then, K4 is equal to K2 asterisk equal to negative J3 or simply J3 equal to 3 at ang angle 90 degrees. Okay? So, meron na tayong solution. F of S is equivalent to negative 12 over S plus 3 minus J4 squared. And then, i-add natin yung kanyang conjugate. Negative 12 over S plus 3 plus J4 squared. Okay? So, yan po ang magka-conjugate. Plus, yung isa 3 at ang angle negative 90 degrees all over S plus 3 minus J4 plus 3 at ang angle 90 degrees all over S plus 3 plus J4. Okay? So, yan. So, makukuha na natin si F of T. F of T is equivalent to 2 times, syempre, may multiplier tayong 2. Negative 12 T e raised to negative 3 T, yun, 3, cosine, ano yung angle natin? Wala tayong angle dyan. Dito. Plus, dito may angle tayo, 90 degrees. Plus, 2 times 3. So, meron ba tayong e raised to negative 3T cosine 4T minus 90 degrees. So, yan po ang ating angle. So, this is equivalent to negative 24 T e raised to negative 3T cosine 4T plus 6E raised to negative 3T cosine 4T minus 90 degrees mu of T. Okay. Thank you. Maraming salamat. Okay. Number 6. F of S naman is equivalent to improper rational fractions naman, f of s is equivalent to s raised to 4 plus 13s cubed plus 66s squared plus 200s plus 300 all over s squared plus 9s plus 20. So, tinatawag natin siyang improper rational fractions. So, ito, ang gagawin mo muna dito, i-divide mo muna and then get the remainder. Okay? Pag meron ka ng remainder, yun ang ating ila-Laplace transform. Then, yung sagot natin, madali na yung i-Laplace transform. Inverse Laplace transform natin. Inverse Laplace transform nga pala. So, okay. So, this is equivalent to, after getting the remainder, s squared plus 4s plus 10 plus 30s plus 100 over s squared plus 9s plus 20. So, yan po yung ating kukuhanan ng sagot. So, dito po, makukuha na agad natin yung sagot dito. S squared is derivative of all over dt squared plus derivative of respect to dt plus 10. Okay? So, ito na po yung ating sagot para dito. Kaya lang ito, wala pa tayong sagot dito sa part na to. Okay? So, yan po, yan ang ating kukunan natin ng partial fraction. So, 30s plus 100 all over s squared plus 9s plus 20. So, this is equivalent to k1 over s plus 4, okay, plus k2 over s plus 5. So, meron na agad k1 tsaka k2. Makukuha na agad natin yan. Okay. So, k1, getting k1, so this is equivalent to 30s plus 100 all over s plus 4. I-divide natin, i-multiply natin ng s plus 4, magiging s plus 5 na lang ito. Letting s is equal to negative 4. So, this is equivalent to 30 times negative 4 plus 100 all over negative 4 plus 5. So, this is 30 times negative 4, 120. Negative plus 100, so 20 na lang. Negative 20. So, getting K2 is equal to 30s plus 100 all over s plus 4 naman. Getting s is equal to negative 5 equal to 30 times negative 5 plus 100 all over negative 5 plus 4 equal to 30 times negative 5 is 5 times 3 is 15. 150 negative 50 divided by negative 1, so 50. So 50 ang sagot. So makukuha na natin K1 over S plus 4. So negative 20 over S plus 4 plus K2 is 50 over S plus 5. So this is equivalent to f of t is equivalent to negative 20 t raised to negative 4t plus 50 t raised to negative 5t. Okay? So mu of t. So isasama na natin yon. yung mga nasa taas natin. So, f of t is equivalent to over dt squared plus all over dt plus 10 t minus 20 e raised to negative 4t minus 50 e raised to negative 5t mu of t. So, this is the final answer. Okay? So, maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Sana po ay meron po kayong natutunan sa aking mga example problems. Thank you po.